Hey guys, it's Paradise, and we just had a massive reveal, as you can see here, a new trailer showing off new zones, entirely new monsters, and that brief second there, new flagship. So I'm here with 2-6. We're going to go through, have a little reaction, we'll jump around the video and point out what we've spotted, and we'll have a bigger breakdown coming very soon. And there's more stuff on the horizon with TGS and the Capcom Online show, which will also be streaming as well on the channel, so make sure you're locked in down below because there's so much more Monster Hunter stuff coming soon. Just look at this area. This is freaking ancient forest vibes with those vines. You're gonna get lost in them, you just know it. Just also, real quick guys, the release date, which we'll see in the video soon, February 28th. Freaking massive new water monster. I joked in our stream 2-6, water combat. Very shallow water combat confirmed. Look at this thing.
This is called Youth Duna. I don't know if I'm saying it right. This is the first time I'm seeing the name, so until we get the pronunciations like correct, but it's creating waves, literally creating waves.
Making waves in the Monster Hunter community.
Oh, so this is the Scarlet Forest in the different weather types?
Oh,
is this what's happened here?
The
Is this
weather, right?
Yeah, this is the plenty one. This makes
Plentiful,
okay, that's really cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We got Lala Barina being bombarded with barrel bombs. We got a massive environmental trap there.
I love that they're back.
And then these guys. Oh, we're gonna find out
the
more about these
Jackalackers have turned into something new now.
I actually love the way they look, so I'm really excited for them. It's such a weird, like, obscure thing, but I always like those little, you know, like when you recruit an extra, like, feline or palico out in the zone.
Yeah.
2-6, your favorite monster.
Yeah, so this is definitely a Wild Heart special right here. This is the Cumatrix, I think they might be calling it. Don't know the exact pronunciation. Just giving
Again,
you those
it's
names.
hard. Yeah, it's hard to say like the names of them, but we do have a few of them. Yeah, Cumatrix.
Yeah, Cumatrix. Yeah. There's the flagship again, the white ray.
We're gonna see more of this flagship in a sec. It's by far my favorite thing about the trailer, the flagship. Look at it, freaking fighting Thor Magala.
So this is Arekkz.
Yeah, go for it, Arekkz.
Yeah, really cool monster. Yeah, I don't know what it actually says about the actual like ecosystem of it, but it's pretty cool. A monster known among the Commission as the White Wraith, described as having unique chain-like appendages extending from its wings. A species long thought to be extinct. Its ecology remains shrouded in mystery. It sounds so cool.
It looks really cool. And look at this flag. This is the new like cover art for Monster Hunter. Release date February 28th. Sooner than we thought, but it's like right at the end of February. We thought it was going to be March, right? So we're kind of we were in the zone. There's also, it should be available to pre-order now, which I usually say like, you shouldn't really pre-order games, but it's Monster Hunter Wilds, you know. You know?
Yeah.
And there's like a digital art book that you get on the PlayStation version. You can see various different details that you get, and obviously the world and Iceborne save. I'm just gonna go back right to the start. I just want to quickly go over it again, just because that was so much to unpack. Several new monsters, a much bigger look at what I believe is the Scarlet Forest.
We get to see our favorite Palico friend again.
That's right. We didn't get to see much of them. Look at that. Hold on, just look. I just have to pause on the area because I've been recently replaying through some world, okay, which means on a new save, that means you spend a lot of time in Ancient Forest. This is literally given, you know, the vines just before the vines at the back, area.
Like area 11, I think, or 14, I can't remember what the number was, but you used to drop the Rathalos down and run across the vines, and it was just like, it was literally this, which is pretty cool. It's nice to see it back.
It is, like, it is so nostalgic from that. Hopefully not as maze-like as Ancient Forest, but we will have to wait and see. So the weather just changed, right? So now this guy can probably show up. Look at how ginormous. This is what I was pointing out. So we just obviously had the PlayStation stream, which if you were there, you would have seen. But look how ginormous this thing is. Like, this is way bigger than like a Giraffodon.
Huge.
This is like this is called Uth the Duna. It says this is its territory, and we're the intruders. A leviathan that rules the Scarlet Forest and its apex, and it as its apex predator. So it's confirmed the apex predator of the Scarlet Forest, which also confirms this area is the Scarlet Forest. It's adapted to a water-rich environment, and it's slightly It's sighted most often during the downpour, so that must be one of the weather states in this area, which will then trigger the apex to come, just like the sand tide in the other area. That makes our boy Thor Magala come up. It says it makes use of the moisture and its own body fluids to create a protective veil around itself. And you can't really see it in the trailer because in the trailer it's quite dark during this downpour. But in the not even the concept, but the splash art for the monster, it's like a rainbow. It reminds me very much of Namiel. It's like a freaking rainbow. It's all colorful and everything. You can barely see it here in the actual trailer. That looks amazing. And it's ginormous as well. It's definitely is Apex. It makes sense that it's so big because it's an Apex. So I'm personally quite happy about that. And again, I loved Namiel, so I'm really happy that we have another like cool looking like water themed monster, even if we don't have full underwater combat.
You can still get the Dashagamas in the Scarlet Forest as well, because we just saw one.
I guess,
maybe in the plenty times you can see it. I definitely think the Scarlet Forest is doing it in terms of like monsters more so than the Windward's Plains. Like the monsters here, pretty spicy to be honest.
I just wanted to everything that you're saying, I'm completely agreeing with. I just wanted to get your thought. Do you remember we're just speaking of the Rathalos area in Ancient Forest, and you would like put the barrel bombs down and flush it flush it down the drain.
Yeah.
Do you think this is gonna create? It looks like it's a dam, right? So that must be a
I hope
similar
there's
kind
more
of effect.
of that, and it's definitely like back in a strong way, because the environmental traps of like pulling monsters and blowing them up with like the bombs was like satisfying.
I love those new little guys. I have to just say again. So yeah, this is the how did we say it again? I can't even say the name of it. I can't even say it. Cumatrice? I'm not sure. It's a brute wyvern with a disproportionately long tail. Let's just hold on just before we get to the amazing new flagship. It says they spread a flammable substance and then ignite it by dragging their tail along the ground. Often seen fighting with other smaller carnivores. So they're like, as you can see, that they're fiery. They have some kind of, maybe they apply a debuff on you and then set you on fire or something like that.
Very interesting.
So you know how like Thor Magala was pretty much everyone's favorite looking monster and the coolest looking one. It's been like stomped now by Arekkz, the actual flagship. I just think it looks so cool. I'm a fan of dragons and Seregios, and you know, Thor Magala has that whole vibe going on, but this Arekkz just looks way cooler to me. This is my new favorite monster, hands down.
It's like when Nergigantia was shown though, right? It was like everybody's favorite like monster then. Does it actually like have thunder in it, or is it just like clapping the Thor Magala, the Raidal? Like if you go back to that scene when it was like waving its stuff around.
Is that what we're after? The
Something
White
like
Wraith.
I think I don't know. Do you like the name Arekkz or White Wraith more?
Arekkz is cool. I think White Wraith is too generic. Like.
Yo, that looks like thunder to me, or dragonlight or something.
No,
it's purple.
No, it's Raidals. It's Raidals.
It has It has
it has sparks on it.
It has something. It has something. Look at that horn right there. It's obviously, I don't know how well
pulsating something, but yeah,
it's got some kind of element on it.
Yeah.
Again, in the splash art, it looks incredible as well. We see the hunting horn doing some slick moves there. I think that was an offset attack.
A lot of new weapons as well. All the weapons and armor that have been revealed in this trailer that we have to go through and like break down. It was going to be like very cool. So yeah.
Just take in the splash art for a sec. You said it before, 2-6, but the original art for Wilds, it was that big open sort of desert area. Like it was nice, but it wasn't like this. This is like proper looking cover art for the game, and also just shows like Arekkz looking really cool. It also has this whip-like appendage, right?
Yeah.
Now we know. Well, we kind of know there's not any new weapons, but if they're getting whip-like appendages on like the new monsters, maybe there's hope for the next monster in the game. We get like a sword whip or something, you know.
Definitely. I think they know that people want it and they're starting off with this basically. I love how like in the key art they just have randomly like a longsword person there. They know.
Oh yeah, in the back, you guys can't see your
Background.
camera's there, but there is like a longsword guy snuck in the corner, like way off in the distance. I will also say I'm really interested to see what the weapons and the armor set will be like for the flagship.
Yeah.
Like if it has this whip-like appendage, if it has some kind of status, which we're unsure if it's what it exactly is, but it definitely had something glowing on it. That's going to be really cool to see. I just want to quickly go through, obviously the release date again, 28th of February, but I wanted to go over the additional bonuses and stuff that it was showing because there was a few extra.
There's a lot of
takeaways
like
here.
stuff for pre-ordering. Like,
Yeah, so pre-order bonuses here. We get the layered Guild Knight set. I'm wondering if this is obtainable in any way afterwards, because it would be a shame to miss out on it. And you also get a Hope Charm. Now, I will say these talismans that you get as like pre-order bonuses, it doesn't say what it does here, but they are never important. Like, so I wouldn't worry about that. The layered armor though might sway some people. The fashion hunters out there. And then we've got the premium deluxe edition.
wait.
Sure.
So bottom, middle, layered armor, the little horns. I know people are going to be... You're not going to see anybody not wearing that. There's going to be so many people wearing that. If you played... or if you've watched Chainsaw Man, then you'll know why. But, like, very cool. I'm definitely going to be rocking that. And that hairstyle as well. The, like, up ponytail is going to be a huge one that people are going to be rocking. So, yeah.
I was going to say that this is a very strategic premium deluxe edition because... I actually really like the look of the layered armor that's there. That it looks like a mixture of like a knight and a samurai, which I really like. So again, having those different layered armor pieces for a mix set is probably going to make for some real good fashion. Even the Palico layered armor, I actually really like the look of.
Yeah.
Like you said, they got the hairstyles and stuff. But for me, also the sacred decorations is a massive thing to point out. Basically confirms that we're going to have different costumes for the sacred, which we kind of... It wasn't confirmed, but we kind of knew. And we kind of are assuming that there's going to be some crazy collabs where we're going to be riding, like, I don't know, a chocobo or the Horizon machine or something like that. Like, there's got to be some crazy, like, layered stuff for the sacred. Some face paint, a pendant, which is interesting.
I like that the pendants are actually back. I know people don't necessarily like the microtransactions, but if we're actually going to have, like, microtransactions... This is like a lesser evil out of the whole grand scheme of things. It's just a pendant that you can put on your weapon. And some of the ones that we actually did get in world were pretty cool that could float around with you once they actually did get a bit more broad into there. But if you're not into microtransactions, I get it. Like, you don't need to get any of this stuff. But this is basically the premium order, pre-order stuff anyway.
So you can see the difference here. Obviously, our webcams might be slightly blocking it, but essentially you got base game with deluxe, and then the premium deluxe gives you the premium bonuses as well as 2 cosmetic DLC packs, which they obviously haven't shown exactly what's in them. So you just get some more goodies and the extra cosmetic DLCs later. And then the classic, we already knew about the save data for World and Iceborne. But yeah, that was a lot to go through. We're going to have more stuff coming for you guys soon as we go through like properly frame by frame and analyze everything. My main takeaway is the release date, 28th of February, pretty massive that we finally have that set in stone now. Several new monsters. Again, my favorite by far was Arkveld, but the what was it called? Uth something.
Duna.
The freaking water fish. Yeah. Uth Duna, I love the look of as well, I have to say. But yeah, the flagship has won me over completely. Did you have a preference?
Definitely the flagship. I think the flagship looks really cool. I'm just surprised that they've actually added like the chicken monster in as well, though. So it's really nice to actually see like that flame, like cockatrice kind of thing come in. So exciting times.
100%.
And that,
guys,
with the area that has like the Lala Barina in it, top tier monsters in the Scarlet Forest, gonna be cool.
It makes you wonder what the other zones are like. If this is just like the Scarlet Forest by far looking the best zone now, but we know there's several more zones. Like so pretty cool. Guys, drop a like down below if you did enjoy the video. We're gonna have a lot more coming very soon on Monster Hunter. We'll have breakdowns. There's gonna be the Capcom show which will be streaming, and then we'll have more Monster Hunter breakdowns and extra information for you guys. So if you want to stay locked in and up to date on all stuff Monster Hunter, hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll have more videos on your favorite games coming very, very soon.
Bye bye.